helped launch Cobain's career.
I don't know if I would have a job if it weren't for Kurt's music.
He's also a friend of the family.
Many people say that they've seen this coming, and perhaps I've seen something coming. I did not expect it to end this way.
5 o'clock, we're going to do a vigil for Kurt Cobain. I'd like to see everybody out there.
KNDD organized Sunday's vigil along with 2 other Seattle stations. They staged it to help fans deal with their confusion.
I felt guilty. I didn't know why, but I was really upset. And I talked to somebody on the end once because it's amazing how somebody who you don't even know can affect you. You know, I was upset. I cried and everything.
Maybe people perhaps feel like they've been let down. A sense of betrayal. I know a lot of people really identify with Kurt Cobain, his alienation.
He let people down, you know, as far as the fans are concerned. You know, they kind of got let down because he's gone, you know, but there's nothing we can do. It's his choice. If he didn't want to hang, then, you know, you can't be pissed off about it. You know, you gotta let it go.
How could he do this and know that he has, like, tons of young fans that it affects majorly?
Killiam Lord knew Cobain during Nirvana's obscure days in Olympia, Washington.
He was telling me about how people didn't really listen to him. They just were fans of them because other people they knew were fans of him, and he was really upset about that way back then. And just the whole music industry thing seemed to get him down.
You know, when we came to the off-ramp here in Seattle, we expected to find sympathy and sadness among the many fans here. That wasn't the case. Anger was more like it.
He had a lot more stuff to ride. He had a long life to live. And he didn't do it. And a lot of people are pissed off about that.
Last time I seen him play live, he said something like, I long to hear her look up at me and say, "Daddy, I love you." I just thought it was a very selfish thing for him to do, and kind of hurts.
So Kurt Cobain was a coward. In my eyes.
There seems to be a big black cloud hanging over Seattle right now. Just one of the boys that put us on the map, you know, just went out in a blaze of glory. And I think everybody's just kind of pissed off.
While Kurt Cobain's death rocked this upper-class neighborhood, and indeed the whole city of Seattle, that's nothing compared to the impact his life had on millions of rock and roll fans around the world. But as the music world mourns, the people of Seattle are dealing with more than the loss of a talented artist. They're saying goodbye to a local hero. Now, those who knew Cobain say no one factor brought on his suicide. Some believe it was a combination of an unbalanced psyche and an inability to deal with sudden stardom. Quite frankly, it's all just futile conjecture. By the way, late Monday, the medical examiner's office in King County confirmed the cause of death, a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Toxicological tests are ongoing, but by law won't be released to the public.
Is Cobain's suicide affecting Nirvana's album sales? And what about Courtney Love's album with her rock group, Hole? Will that be released on Tuesday as scheduled?
Well, it may be morbid to discuss at this point. Quite frankly, I feel a little uncomfortable doing so. But the reality is that all 4 Nirvana albums are and will continue to experience huge sales increases. As for the Hole album, that will indeed come out on Tuesday. Now, this does not mean that the record company is capitalizing on this tragedy. Albums scheduled for release on Tuesday already in what's known as the distribution pipeline at least 5 days prior.
All right, David, thank you.